Hello, welcome to this series where I'm going to be writing a program in Python that simulates playing CSGO. It's going to simulate matchmaking, it'll generate all of the enemies that you're fighting against, and it'll simulate playing through CSGO. This is just an idea I had, and I kind of started planning it out a little bit. I've created some programs, but they're on a different computer, so I don't have access to them. So really, I'll just jump right into it. First of all, I guess all of this code is going to be on GitHub. Link will be in the description, so you can check it out. You can follow along. This is, it's not meant to be taken like a tutorial on how to code Python, but if you want to look at my code and maybe learn something from it, then go ahead. What I want to do right now is write one program that just generates teammates and enemies. I guess what I should start with, first of all, is plan out the player system. It sounds a little weird. Basically, every player will hopefully be an object. I should really plan it out. So I guess what I want it to be like, I think we could give them a name. So their rank will be whatever, and they will also have a playtime, which I'm not sure what mine is right now. 620. I think that's the basic structure of what I want to do for a player. So it'll be that for the user and every other person that they're playing against, and it'll simulate that. So your rank and your playtime will factor into like who's gonna win what. If you're in a firefight with somebody, will you win against them? Yeah. So I think that's what I think the player should be. Maybe it'll get a little more complex. So now what I want to do is write a program, a short file that generates teammates and enemies using whatever the player inputs into the console, into the program. I don't know how much I want to linger on what I'm actually coding. I think I'll run through it at the end. I'm gonna start working on this file at least, and if I hit a point where I want to stop and maybe explain something, then I will. Alright, so this part's pretty self-explanatory. I assume that wasn't a very long part, but basically it's just two variables, one with all of the rank names abbreviated, so obviously that's Silver 1, that's Silver 2, etc., and this one with the full name, so actually Silver 1, Silver 2, etc. So we can get the input of the user, and then index both of these for which rank they are, and then we can pick ranks around what rank they are to try and kind of simulate what matchmaking does, even though matchmaking is really weird in practice. Good in theory, a little weird in practice. Yeah, so we can get input from the player and then index it from these, and then we know what the number of the heavy quotes there, I know you can't see me, but the number of what rank they are, and then we can get a number 1 or 2 lower or 1 or 2 higher than that, and that'll be whatever the other person's rank is. Alright, so what I've done is I created a player class that we will make all of the players be in, and so it has a name, a rank, and a playtime, and obviously you can print the stats, but a bit simpler. And then down here it just clears the console, gets the input for rank and hours, creates a new user, and then if the playtime that they entered is less than 0, it gives them an error, because of course you can't play CSGO for negative hours. And if the rank that they entered isn't in either of these arrays, then it will also throw them an error. Pi statgen.py. Nice. That's really what I wanted. Alright, so now if we pi statgen.py. Okay, alright. So Silver 1, 620. Okay, let's try this again. There you go. It does nothing. So here, let's see. I'll make it print it. There you go. That's all good. But I want this player rank to be the full thing. So down here, we can do user.rank equals ranks full user.rank no. And then if I do Silver 1, 620. Nice. There you go. Now it says Silver 1 instead of S1. So that's all working, and it prints out your user. So now we just have to do that for 9 other people. Alright, silver one, 620. Bada boom. A couple silver ones, a bunch of silver twos. There you go. It totally works. Alright, that much works. So, now it's just gotta generate hours played. Let's see, Gold Nova 1. Let's say even 500. Bada boom, there you go. So if they're silver elite, less than me, Gold Nova 1. Could be more or less than me, doesn't really matter. Alright, I mean, obviously, so if I'm like silver 1 and I have 10 hours, ooh, that could get negative. That could definitely get negative. Yeah, let's see. If I like silver 1 and let's say I have 10 hours, negative 37. Okay, we are just going to make it an absolute. So whatever it gets, if I have 10 hours, none of them will be negative. That person has 100 though. So that's working pretty well. I think it worked. That's pretty good. Pretty good start. Not even too complicated of a program. This is the longest part, and it's just defining variables. I could just bada boom. Now this program is a lot shorter, not even 100 lines long. Alrighty, so I think that's a pretty good start for now. I guess next time we will have to, so we got the player system down. Next, we'll work on a very basic movement system. Shouldn't be too bad. I will see you then.